Loves, and this video is going to give you some simple tips to make your Word documents compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act. As you know, ADA is in place to ensure that all individuals can access content equally. This takes into consideration people with visual, hearing, motor, and psychological impairments. It is important that you use the style formattings in Word, you provide alternative text for images, and you hyperlink properly so that all of your students can access the content equally.
Word makes it very easy to make documents compliant with ADA standards through the use of templates. They offer templates for many common document formats. Templates are already set up and allow everyone to easily access the content, including people who use screen readers or keyboard navigations. It's a good idea to use Word's templates anytime you can because this ensures that your document is set up properly for all of your users to access the content. However, if you prefer to make documents from scratch, Word offers a variety of tools that are easy to use, and it's pretty simple to make accessible documents from scratch. The first thing you need to do is to save your document with a descriptive title. This allows users to have an idea of what the content is in this document without even having to open it up. This is useful for anyone. Try and be as descriptive as you can in a concise way. For example, a document for a course might have the course number, the topic of the document, and a description of what the document is in all of its course documents. For example, a title of KU 100, Jayhawk Pride assignment would have the course number, KU 100, Jayhawk Pride's the topic, and then assignment would be the purpose. After you've saved your document, it's important to think about your formatting as an outline. Your document should have a title, appropriate headings, and subheadings. It's important to use the preset styles for these elements because screen readers use the style formats to know how to read the document so that it makes sense. This document is not formatted. As you can see, we've just got a lot of text. It looks like we have some designated titles and headings, but they're not styled differently in any way from the paragraphs. To format this document, all we have to do is highlight the title and select heading 1 from the pre-formatted styles provided in the home ribbon. On a Mac, it's in the same location. It just may look slightly different. For main headings within my document, I want to use the next style down, so I'm going to use heading 2. And then any submenus from that, I will just use the next one down. So heading 3, and if I have any more subheadings within subheadings, heading 4, and so on. You can double check to make sure that your document is styled properly by clicking the Outline View button in the bottom corner of your screen. On a PC, it's to the right, and on a Mac, it's to the left. The little icon looks like an outline. If you need to make corrections, you can right from this view. You just highlight the heading from the screen and select the correct style. If you don't like the presets that are found in the home ribbon, you can customize these styles by clicking the small button in the bottom right-hand corner of the Styles section. You can select the font, size, and formatting that you want for each style heading and save it. These will be available for you to use for all of your documents. Another key thing to think about with documents is if you have images included in them. Students or users who have disabilities that impair their sight have difficulty accessing content in picture format, and so you need to include alternative text or alt text for all of your images or graphics in your documents. This allows users who use screen readers to access the content that's included in the image without actually having to see it. Alt text should be concise and include the key content and the purpose of the image. You can add alt text by right-clicking the image and selecting Format Picture from the drop-down menu. Here you have options to add a title and an image description. Keep in mind you don't need to say an image of, you can just state the content and the purpose. Your title and description can be the same if you want them to be. The title displays when the users mouse over the image, and the description is going to be what the screen reader will read to the student. If the image content is described in the surrounding text, you can leave the alt text field blank, or you can be a little less descriptive. It just needs to be available for the students or the users somewhere, whether in the text or in the alt text. The next thing you need to think about is your use of hyperlinks. When you include hyperlinks in your documents, it's important that you don't post the entire URL in the text. This is especially bad for users with screen readers because the screen reader will read the entire URL. A better practice is to type the content or the destination of the URL and make that the link. This provides users an idea of where the link is going to take them. You can do this in two different ways. The first way is you can click Insert and select Hyperlink from the drop-down menu. Type your URL in the Link To box and then type the text that you want to display for users in the display box. The second way you can insert a hyperlink is to highlight words from your text that you want to be your title. And then you right-click and select Hyperlink, or you can use your keyboard shortcuts of Control-K or Command-K on a Mac. Add your URL in the Link To box, and voila! There's your hyperlink. This is a lot cleaner looking, and it tells the users where they'll be going if they click on this link. Word for Windows has a built-in accessibility checker that indicates issues with your document and makes it really easy for you to review and fix any accessibility issues. This works on both new documents that you're making or pre-existing documents that you may be editing for a new class. To check your document, click on the File menu. From there, select Info, and then click the Check for Issues box. A drop-down menu will show up and select Check Accessibility. It will tell you all of the issues with your document in a list on the right-hand side of the screen. When you make corrections, it automatically removes issues from the list, so it serves kind of as a checklist for you of things you need to correct. This is a very, very nice tool and makes it easy to make sure that your documents are accessible. Many instructors like to use PDF files for course materials because the files are smaller, they cannot be altered by students, and they can be read virtually on all devices. Word 2007 or newer can make your Word document into an accessible PDF file without the need for additional software such as Adobe Acrobat. To save your document as a PDF, click File, Save As, and then in the Format drop-down menu, select PDF. Next, click Options and make sure that your Document Structure Tags for Accessibility box is checked. This option transfers the Word styles formatting to the PDF so that assistive technology can access and read the document correctly.
I hope you find making Word documents compliant with ADA standards something easy to do and something that you can make a habit of with all of your course documents. If you need more assistance, you can find information on the CMS training page and the ADA compliance page on the KUMC website. Thank you for watching.